stream as well saw a big sigh before he typed in the GG there, you know, puffed his cheeks and blew out the air. And that said a lot about that game, to be honest. He's like, oh, man.
Well, that's the kind of sigh that you make when you know that it's kind of your fault that you lost, really.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the way that Hero played that game, it really was down to what he was studying earlier on. And he saw JYP use that build, and he knew he could exploit it, but didn't go the full distance, and probably knew he could have also, realizing that after the Immortal had come out, he probably, I could have gone for that. But anyway, clean slate, game number 2, 12 gate going down for both of these players. JYP has a cushion where he could do something a little bit risky. You know, he could try something similar, teching straight up. He could try to be aggressive. And on this map, aggression's pretty damn good in terms of Blink Stalkers, due to the fact that if you are going for a more defensive, Immortal style, there's so many, there's a big, well, not so many, but there's a big area for Blink Stalkers to come in from the back and then to the front. So it's actually pretty difficult to defend against, but we'll see how this game does develop out.
Yeah, very true. These guys gotten themselves an assimilator, and no big deviations in build order as of yet. That's generally the way of things the first few minutes of PvP. Always be identical, unless of course it's something funky like cannons, or of course the double proxy Zealot gateway, which just simply doesn't happen anymore, really. We've got Cybercore coming down for both as well. We'll see if they both take the second gas. Fairly likely. Well,
we actually see Hero using a Chrono Boost more than JYP so far. JYP throws down a second gateway, so it looks like JYP is just going for a 3-stalker rush here. Probably take his second gas anyway, just to give him the straight availability to bounce around in tech, depending on what he wants to, you know, take a risk with, whether it be, you know, for that quad cancel after this, whether it be for the robotics facility. And Hero just goes for exactly the same actually here.
Yeah, both of these guys going for 3-stalker rush, which of course all comes down to control, and funnily enough, they, I imagine, are both going to end up scouting each other. Yep, Hero knows what's coming, and now JYP finds that one out as well. And the question is, do they play chicken on that? Do they simply both go for 3-stalker and attempt to out-micro each other?
I mean, the JYP does have that extra Chrono Boost, and he has used it into the Cybercore. So Cybercore research is a little bit faster for JYP here. You know, does JYP decide to throw down a
Sentry
slower
coming out from
gate
JYP.
from here? But with the Sentry, it looks like, yeah, he's just going to tech up, actually. So he's going to be looking to throw down probably, well, the way that JYP likes to play is usually with a robotics facility. So I wouldn't be surprised if that came down. And Hero has always been a Blink Stalker player rather than the robotics facility, relying on his control, relying on his harassment, while maintaining, you know, the construction and the maintenance of his back base. So